Hey, good Monday morning. Monday, February 14th, 2022. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. It's a little we got a little dusting overnight, but it's birds are singing, sun's coming out. It's going to be a cold day, but it's going to be beautiful. And I pray that wherever you are, you know not only the love of family and friends, but you know it the love of God. Since February 1st, I've been sharing devotions about love coming from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And I began with one of the first devotions on love was love never fails. And sometimes on days like this, a day where you see commercials where people are getting engaged, they're giving each other flowers and jewelry, and I mean, just all those images and all those feelings. And sometimes our world isn't really like that. In some situations, couples are struggling. In some situations, homes are broken. And that love that you see in the ads or on television, it doesn't fit your reality, right? Well, I want to remind you today that, again, from 1 Corinthians 13, love never fails. But where does love come from? Jesus said, love the Lord your God, love your neighbors. But, John spoke and wrote actually in 1 John chapter 4. He says, my beloved friends, let us continue to love each other. Let us continue to love each other. And I think since, I don't know, the last couple of years, we have grown cold when it comes to love. We argue over stupid things. We allow politics. We allow the world to divide us. And families today are split because of who they voted for or because of the way they handled themselves during this virus. And the love of many people have grown cold. So we need to get back to love. That's what this day is all about, right? And I'm not talking about the mushy, gushy love that you see on the commercials. John writes, I started to say Paul, but John writes, 1 John 4, my beloved friends, let us continue to love each other. That is a call, not only to his audience, but I think it's a call to all of us because we need to get back to that. If we want to make our world a better place, love is the way. Jesus is the way. God is the way. Seriously, continues. Since love comes from God. Since love comes from God. Yeah, that's the source of love. And sometimes we're so busy trying to fit the world's model of love that we forget what God's love really looks like. Everyone who loves is born of God and experiences a relationship with God. The person who refuses to love doesn't know the first thing about God. You hear that? The person who refuses to love doesn't know the first thing about God because God is love. So you can't know God if you don't love. And so it's important for all of us today on this day. I mean, you don't have to give flowers. You don't have to give candy. You don't have to give jewelry. Just being kind. Just helping somebody. Love is a verb. And it requires all of us to work, to help, to make this place a better place for all. God is love, John writes. And if you can't know God if you don't love. So I hope and pray that wherever you are, you know that you are loved. And you know God because God is love. And as Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians 13, love never fails. So although February 14th will end and the materialistic love that we see on television commercials, yeah, that may end. But the love of God never ends. And the love for one another should never, ever, ever end. He says, my beloved friends, let us continue to love each other, since love comes from God. Hey, this is Pastor Bill from St. Luke's United Methodist Church, Harrisville, West Virginia. Yeah, Ritchie County, West Virginia. Wherever you are, hope you're happy, I hope you're healthy, and I hope you're safe. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.